Your capacity is a reflection of how well your nervous system is regulating itself. One of the biggest challenges people face in healing is figuring out whether anything is actually working. And most of the time, they're actually using symptoms as the only way to measure that. But strangely, symptoms aren't always the best indicator. They're important, but they can also be misleading, especially when your nervous system is actually recalibrating. You might have a good day and feel like you're finally, turning the corner and then crash hard the next day. Or you might be doing all the right things, staying consistent, still feeling a little exhausted, maybe somewhat inflamed. That doesn't necessarily mean you're not healing. So that's why I use a functional capacity instead of a symptom tracking process to measure progress. Functional capacity is about how much your body can handle, how much activity, how much stimulation or stress it can move through without tipping into a crash or a flare. So it's a different way of seeing your health, and it's one that focuses on your overall resilience, not just the presence or absence of symptoms. So let me give you an example. So let's say 6 months ago, running an errand and talking to a friend on the phone on the same day would have wiped you out. Now you can do both, and you're a little tired, but you're not in bed for 2 days afterwards, right? That's your functional capacity increasing. Or maybe you're still getting headaches, but they're less intense. They pass more quickly. Or, they're no longer triggered by the same things. Well, that counts too. So this shift might not be obvious day to day. Most people don't even notice it until they look back. So a retrospective view is really important here. And it's critical in the way that I measure improvement. Your capacity is a reflection of how well your nervous system is regulating itself. And when it starts to hold on to more without crashing, that tells me the healing work is taking hold. Now, that doesn't mean you want to push yourself to test it. That's not how you rebuild capacity. You increase functional capacity by giving your system the space to recover between demands. And that means pacing and rest. That means listening closely to when your body starts sending early warning signals that it's working hard and it's had enough. And over time, your system becomes more flexible. It can handle more without tipping into survival mode. You bounce back faster. You don't spiral as easily. That's healing. And you'll miss it if you're only watching symptoms. So as you move forward in this work, keep an eye on what your body is letting you do, not necessarily what it's yelling about. Because when capacity starts to grow, even quietly, it's a sign your system is finally learning to trust itself again. And that's the kind of progress you want.